How could you be so heartless? Oh, how could you be so heartless? How could you be so cold as the winter wind when it breeze, yo? Just remember that you talking to me, though. You need to watch the way you talking to me, yo. I mean, after all.
What's up, YouTube? Derek with Tap and Turn Gaming, and I'm here today with an EDH Deck Tech. Today's EDH General is Heartless Hidetsugu. He is pretty mean and nasty. He's a Ogre Shaman. I'm just saying Orc now from cons, but he is an Ogre Shaman, and he taps to deal a buttload of damage every time, all the time, because he is Heartless. And this deck you'll see is pretty much all fire and no flesh. And by that I mean there's not a single creature in the deck besides him, which is pretty unusual, I think. So you'll see all the cards that are in it and the things I do with it in the video. So check out the rest of the video. Thanks a lot. All right, guys. So welcome to the meat and potatoes, so to speak, of the deck. Here we have the General Heartless Hidetsugu. He's a 5-cost 4/3 Ogre Shaman, and what makes him be able to deal a lot of damage is that you can tap him and he deals damage to each player equal to half his or her life total rounded down. So if everybody's at 40, he's going to deal 20. If everybody's at 20, he's going to deal 10. It's just, he's fun stuff. He's really fun. He's just absolute chaos when he hits the board. No one likes him. No one wants to take half their life total in damage. So yeah, now we're going to go onto the deck. It's pretty straightforward, pretty basic. Really, really not much to the deck. It's pretty straightforward. So for lands, we have Valakut the Molten Pinnacle, Keep, Vesuva to copy my Valakut because it is not legendary, Thespian Stage to also copy my Valakut because it's still not legendary, and 34 mountains. So land base is extremely basic, being 34 basics and 4 non-basics, and 3 of them are just meant to copy one of the other ones. So very, very basic land base. Next up, I'm going to go over my enchantments. I have 4 enchantments. They all run the exact same purpose. They all double damage. So I run Furnace of Wrath, doubles damage. Bitter Feud, doubles damage between 2 specific players. Curse of Bloodletting, doubles damage on the specific player that I enchanted onto. And Dictate of the Twin Gods, that also doubles damage, but it has flash. So you can see where this is going. Lots of damage doubling going on. Now I'm going to go over my sorceries. We run Banefire, Devil's Play, Red Sun Zenith, Crater's Claws, Flame Slash, Fireball, Demon Fire, Disintegrate, Grape Shot, Titan's Revenge, Mizium Mortars, Pyroclasm, Molten Disaster, Arc Trail, Arc Lightning, Bathe in Dragonfire, Anger of the Gods, Breaking Point, Browbeat, Howl of the Horde, Stagger Shock, Rift Bolt, Chain Reaction, Insurrection, and Blasphemous Act. And that rounds up all the sorceries. This will probably be not a very long deck tech because there's really not a lot to the deck. It just burns a lot of things and burns a lot of people. And that's what it does. Now we're going to go over the instants. We have Shock, Spark Jolt, Gut Shot, Geist Flame, Burst Lightning, Lightning Bolt, Galvanic Blast, Tarfire, Sudden Shock, Comet Storm, Magma Jet, Starstorm, Searing Spear, Volcanic Geyser, Increasing Vengeance, Searing Blaze, Skullcrack, Incinerate, Lash Out, Reverberate, Lightning Strike, Punishing Fire, Char, Scattershot, Ghostfire, Volt Charge, Flame Javelin, Brimstone Volley, Volcanic Fallout, Pulse of the Forge, Hidetsugu's Second Right, Faded Conflagration, Wild Ricochet, Radiate, and Beacon of Destruction. So after the instants and the sorceries and the enchantments, that's literally the entire deck. This deck is pretty basic. It's very straightforward, very to the point. It's mostly about laying down a ton of burn spells to sort of pave the way for Heartless to be able to, well, you know, mostly using the Sorcerer instance defensively, so that you can cast Heartless, not get attacked for a bunch of damage, and then use his ability to start lowering everyone's life totals enough that you can burn them to death. It's done fairly well in the games that it's played. Generally what happens is I drop one of my enchantments to double damage, and you know, a lightning bolt becomes 6 damage, which is a very real thing and can take out almost every guy. You know, you got to figure if I have down 2 of those enchantments, I'm hitting for 12 damage. But what's really fun is if I have down any one of those enchantments that double damage and I tap Heartless Hidetsugu, he will kill every single player with an even life total. So if you have 40 life total, then you go down to 0. If you have 39, you go to 1. So anybody who's at an odd life total will be at 1. Anybody who's at an even life total will just go to 0 and die. So just fun stuff. Real basic, kind of a kooky general, I think. I don't think many people play him, or maybe not many people play him in the style that I do, which is all in, burn, and no creatures to protect myself. But yeah, that's the deck. Let me know what you think, if you've played with him or against him or hate him because of what he does. But yeah, let me know what you think. Like, comment, and subscribe, and all that stuff. Thanks a lot.